Cooking jollof can take so much time and it can be expensive, but this recipe cuts the time by half and it takes less than $2 to even make this recipe. So I'm going to teach you this recipe, or we're going to learn it together, don't worry. So let's make the recipe, shall we? So into our saucepan, we have oil in there. Into this oil, we're going to fry our spaghetti. 100 grams of spaghetti, that's what we're frying. We're going to fry it or toast, however you want to call it. We're going to cook it till it starts to become a little brittle and the color changes to how you see in the skin, somewhat brownish. We wouldn't let it become black. We would have to take it at this point because we're going to continue cooking as we take it out of the flame, out of the pot, sorry, not the flame. So scoop almost all of the fried spaghetti out of the oil. Scoop it, but don't worry if all of it doesn't come out. Then to our sauce, we're going to add 2 cups of perfumed rice. Now this rice is not washed, so there's no need to wash it. We don't have to wash it to remove excess starch. The frying is going to remove the starch. Now you're going to fry or toast the rice till almost all of the rice grains have changed from their initial color to this chalky white color you see on the screen. That is what you're going for. When you fry the rice or when you toast the rice till that point, your jollof rice is going to cook very quickly. And this is a weekday night, so I can't spend so much hours on my jollof. Scoop all of the rice out into a bowl. Then to our saucepan, we add some oil. Then to it, we add 200 grams of tomato mix. Please take note of the measurement of the tomatoes because that is what is going to break or make your jollof. Too much of it, we wouldn't enjoy it. Too little of it, it's not even jollof. You get the point? So we're going to fry it. You keep on frying till it changes from how it was clamping up initially till it's sort of separated, and it's going to caramelize a little at the bottom or burn a little. Don't worry. Just don't let it burn too much. Try and keep on stirring. So at this point, the tomato paste has separated quite well. So we're going to go in with 1 and 2/3 cups of blended fresh tomatoes. Take note, it was 1 and 2/3 cups of blended tomatoes. Now, after you add the tomatoes, it is going to jump everywhere. The water is going to jump everywhere. So cover it up and cook it. Now you see this foam on top. That means your tomatoes hasn't been cooked. They're still raw. You want to cook it till you start seeing oil settle on top of the stew base, like what you see on the screen. So when that happens, then you're going to go in with your blended onion, garlic, ginger, aniseed, rosemary, clove mixture. It was blended with just oil. Nothing was used in blending it. When you add that, then you would add your rice, which was fried. Your rice and your spaghetti, which was fried. So take note, when it goes in, you're going to add your rice and your spaghetti. But before that, you add uh, curry powder. I think the sachet is about 5 grams of curry powder. Then we add a seasoning cube to it. Add it, give it a stir. Then the rice comes in. When the rice comes in, the spaghetti should also follow. So the rice comes in, give it a good stir. Make sure everything is well mixed together. Make sure every bit of the rice grain goes in there because it's all part of the measurement. It's all part of the 2 cups of rice. Then the spaghetti, the fried spaghetti also goes in there. So after this goes in there, we don't have much to do. All we need to do is to adjust our seasoning. And by that, I'm referring to salt, not any other seasonings. Just add 1 heaping tablespoon of salt. Well, take note of the salt I use. I use a dango rock salt. They are a bit bigger. So I know that 1 cup of rice stew, 1 cup of that kind of salt. So I'm using 2 cups of rice. So 2 cups of rice to 2 teaspoons of salt. But since there is 100 grams of spaghetti, I decided to make it 1 tablespoon and it was perfect. But if you're using those iodized fine salt, you may have to reduce the amount of salt you use because if you use 1 heaping tablespoon, it may be too salty. So you may want to go easy on the salt there. Add it gradually. If you feel you need more, you can add more. Okay, don't add all of it if you're using those fine iodized salt. So our salt has gone in there. Now to this, I added was less than a cup of water, but it was more than half a cup. But you should add just half a cup of water. Don't add more. Just half a cup of water. Let it cook on low heat. If after 20 minutes your rice feels hard or it feels that it hasn't been cooked well, you keep on cooking. If it needs more water, you can sprinkle a little bit of water. Don't add so much water because some rice don't take that much water. And I nearly made a mistake with this dish. This rice wasn't one that likes to take that much water, but it still worked well. Just that if I had added a little bit more water, it could have ruined the jollof. It would have made it all, mushy and all that. So cover it, lower the flame, allow the steam to cook. You can even place a napkin before you put a lid on so it traps the steam very well. Now, as your jollof cooks, you don't just leave it. You'd have to check up on it and stir to make sure all of the rice are coated in that flavor, that color. You don't want some parts to have that jollof color, while some part looks like, or you don't want it to look weird. So you're going to give it a stir, be checking the grains if it's cooked. And after 30 minutes, mine was done. I scooped it and enjoyed it with some chopped up cucumber, bell pepper, and carrots. So that's the simple way I decided to make jollof on a weekday night, not a weekend, a weekday night. If you enjoy my recipe, please subscribe.